Wonder Festival. Shut up and take my money. Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and it's that time of the year again. Wonder Festival is here. If you guys remember, I did a video of my reactions from Winter Wonder Festival that happened in February. If you want to check out that video, go ahead and click up here at the top. Well, it's summertime. That means Summer Wonder Festival 2016 is upon us. Wonderfest, for those of you who don't know, is the largest figure festival in the world. It's held in Japan. It's one day, twice a year. Oh, and oh my god, there was a bunch of huge announcements and prototype reveals from pretty much all the anime figure manufacturers. So since this is Nendo now, we're gonna go look at all my favorite Nendoroid announcements and reveals. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want to find out all the Good Smile Company releases for like Figma, scale models, and of course Nendoroids, I'll leave a link to the website where it has pretty much all the announcements from Wonder Festival down below. So go ahead and check that out. I think that is the official Good Smile Company site. And also, because I'm going to be talking about a shit ton of Nendoroids, I'm going to leave timestamps down below so you can also see that in the description. So I didn't get to go to Wonder Festival this year, of course, because it's in Japan, but I did go to J-Pop Summit, which was in San Francisco, and they actually had a booth there that had the iDoll company, the company that's going to make the iDoll Cross Miku Nendoroid mechanical thing, and that was announced at Winter Wonder Festival back in February. So over here is the little postcard thingy that they were handing out, and that gave a lot of information. And if you see here over in the side, I was able to get videos of the iDoll prototype. Now it is a blank prototype like this, but it was doing the Miku moves and dances, and it was really cute. I was able to ask the guy the two most important questions. So the first question I asked was, when is this coming out? And well, the first question I asked is, when is the Miku iDoll coming out? So he said that it was coming out in 2017. That's their target date. And of course I asked what the price is, and he said to be determined. So we got no new information other than that. This was probably my favorite announcement from Wonder Festival in the winter. I can't wait. I hope it is not too expensive. So before we get started, there is something I wanted to talk about. There is a company that is going to be coming out with a life-size version of Renge from Nananbyori. So this character right here, she's getting a life-size statue, and that is so cool. Of course I can't afford it because it is 798,000 yen, so conversion rate about $8,000, and I'm sure it's going to be a couple thousand more to ship it over to the US. So those of you who are planning to get that statue, I'm super jealous because Renge is the best. Alright, the first announcement that I'm going to be talking about is the Nendoroid More Tokan Rambu faceplate case holder thing. This thing is really cute. I don't really know what it references other than, you know, the game Tokan Rambu, but this is essentially just a place where you can put several faceplates. I actually bought a couple of them. They had a cat one and a bear one, and those should be coming in this month's Ami Ami shipment, so you'll get to see what that entails later this month. These things can hold two faceplates, so you have one that can be displayed and the other one is, I think, hidden somewhere in the stomach, so that's pretty cool. Also announced were a whole bunch of new Nendoroid Kode. I'm only going to be talking about one because she's the only one I'm kind of interested in, and that is Yayoi from Idolmaster. I don't watch Idolmaster, I'm not really a big fan, but I like Yayoi because she makes that funny sound. That was a terrible impression. But yeah, I think she's really cute. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I've seen that Kodes go really low in price on Amazon, so maybe I'm just going to wait to see if Yayoi is going to get really inexpensive. So Good Smile Company has been really killing it with a lot of video game related Nendoroids, and at Wonder Festival they announced a whole bunch more. So we're going to go ahead and start with with Chris Redfield from Resident Evil. Now, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Lately, the games have not been great, but I'm really looking forward to this guy because this is pretty cool. I never expected Nendoroids from Resident Evil, so I guess to commemorate the 20th anniversary and of course the announcement of a new Biohazard Resident Evil game, I think this is a pretty cool fit. Of course, my favorite character is Leon S. Kennedy, so maybe he's not far behind. So they've already announced Elise from Fire Emblem, but now she has a painted prototype and she looks absolutely beautiful. I ended up passing on the game Fire Emblem Fates, but I may want to reconsider because I do like Fire Emblem and her Nendoroid is gorgeous. How cool is this Nendoroid? So of course we've already seen several Link Nendoroids. I have the Wind Waker right here and I have Majora's Mask Link over here. Well, they've announced the new Breath of the Wild Link and he looks so cool. I remember mentioning to one of you that it would be cool if Breath of the Wild Link got his own Nendoroid, and of course the game is not even out yet and we already have an announcement and he looks so cool, so I'm probably gonna end up picking him up too. Might as well, right? And moving along with more video game related Nendoroids, we have Kyo Kusanagi from the King of Fighters. I'm a little surprised of this announcement. I don't really know a whole lot of King of Fighters. I'm a Fatal Fury fan. I've watched those animes a long time ago, so I would have figured that Andy and Terry Bogard would have probably been Nendoroids first. But seeing Kyo is pretty cool. I think he's probably a lot more popular since he is a Japanese character. But with that said, the next Nendoroid announced is Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters, and it definitely makes sense that she's getting a Nendoroid because she is an awesome character. Kyo and Mai, those are two Nendoroids I never thought were coming, and yet here they are. So I can't wait to see them painted, see how they look. Continuing on with the video game theme, we have Mega Man X. He looks pretty badass. Mega Man X Nendoroid, really cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this up. I do have the original Rockman Mega Man Nendoroid. He does look badass. I may end up getting him, but what I'm really waiting for is Zero. Come on, Good Smile Company, where is Zero? The coolest character. He's going to be so good. So if Mega Man X is here, Zero's gotta be up next, right? And we have probably my most anticipated release. We have Meta Knight, and damn, does he look good. I mean, he looks pretty much exactly the same as he would in the game. I'm a little curious, does he work like Kirby does in that he uses magnets? I think that would be really cool. If Kirby uses magnets, I hope Meta Knight does too. I think he'll look really good and I cannot wait to get Meta Knight. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to some of the other Nendoroids announced that I'm really looking forward to. So they announced DeadPool back at the previous Wonder Festival, or maybe earlier in the year they announced DeadPool, but now they've shown all of his accessories, him fully painted, and he looks pretty freaking hilarious. There is an accessory of him just in his boxer shorts, and he has an accessory with hearts pointing out of his eyes, which is kind of like Futaba, which is really cool. That said, DeadPool looks freaking amazing, and I'm probably gonna end up getting him because there's just so much there going on, and he looks really good. Also, they announced Akeno Misaki from High School Fleet. I actually ended up dropping this anime, despite the fact that I liked it earlier, but it started to get all iffy for me towards the middle part. I really think this character is cute though, and her Nendoroid is so adorable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get her because, you know, money's tight and there are a lot of awesome Nendoroids, but she is definitely looking really good. Up next, they have shown the new My Hero Academia Nendoroids. So we have the Hero Edition for Izuku Midoriya, and he looks so cool. He's not painted yet, but he does look really good. I did notice that he has joints, so I think that's what Heroes Edition means. He has more posability. I'm a little conflicted as to whether or not I like the idea of more joints on Nendoroids. The whole reason I like Nendoroids is because they don't have joints. I think joints are kind of ugly. With that said, it's starting to warm up on me. The joints don't look too weird. But, well, you know, we'll have to see. I'm definitely gonna get him. I love Deku. He is such a great character. And also announced with the My Hero Academia Nendoroid is his arch nemesis and rival, Bakugo. He is also Heroes Edition, so I expect him to have joints as well. Just an announcement, no prototype just yet, but I'm sure that's going to be coming in a couple months or maybe later this year. So he does look really good. I'm excited for these two Nendoroids. We also have an odd pairing of Nendoroids, and that is the Joker and Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. So starting off with Joker, damn, this Nendoroid is creepy as hell. I thought this Joker was creepy. Nuh-uh. Jared Leto's Joker is even creepier. They got the tattoos, he has his shirt off, he's white as a ghost. Creepy. I'm probably not gonna pick him up because he's so weird, but he does look pretty cool, and for you DC fans, I think this is a pretty cool Nendoroid. Of course, we also have Harley Quinn. I think Harley Quinn looks really good. I'm a big fan of her character, but I'm more of a fan of her old school design from the Batman the Animated Series. With that said, Harley Quinn does look really good. She looks really beautiful as an Nendoroid, freaking cute as hell. Alright, so they've finally shown the painted prototype for Musashi from Kantai Collection, and she looks really, really hot. This is such a cool Nendoroid. Oh man, Kantai Collection. Oh, what am I gonna do with you? I'm probably gonna pre-order this, maybe. Gosh, she looks really good though. I can't wait to see her with the rest of her accessories. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about Kansai Collection, so I don't really know what she does or what she could come with, but she looks OP as fuck, so she's definitely gonna come with some big ass guns, if you know what I mean. So moving on, we have a whole slew of Haikyuu Nendoroids. This is coming from the Orange Rouge branch of the Goodsma Company Max Factory side. I kind of said I would buy all the Haikyuu Nendoroids, but they're making Nendoroids of characters that I don't really remember that well. So I'm definitely going to get all the Karasuno Haikyuu Nendoroids at least, and probably some of these ones. So we'll go ahead and start with Tetsuro Kuro from Haikyuu. He plays on one of the rival teams of Karasuno. I like this character. I will probably get his Nendoroid. I really like his hair. His red uniform is really cool too. I did pre-order the other guy on his team, so it would make sense to pick up this Nendoroid as well. So also announced is Keiji Akashi from Haikyuu. This is one of the characters that I don't really remember from the anime. He's definitely one of the minor characters. So also announced is Hajime Iwaizumi. This guy is also from a rival team. Another character I don't really remember as well. I really want to see what accessories they come with. If they match well with the other Haikyuu Nendoroids, maybe I'll just end up picking them all. Anyways, like again, I don't really remember this character very well. So a character I do remember from Haikyuu is BoTW, and he is a really funny, silly character, so I will probably end up picking him up because, again, like Tetsuro, he has a really funny hairstyle and he's a really cool character. I can't wait to see him with the rest of his faceplates. I'm sure they're going to be really funny. At least I hope they are. I hope they're true to the character. And the last of the Haikyuu Nendoroid announcements is Sugawara. This Nendoroid was actually announced a while ago, but now we actually get to see his prototype. He's unpainted yet, but I can't wait to get him. He does play for Karasuno, so I have to buy him. He's one of the team. I can't wait to see him painted. I think he's gonna look really cool. I'm curious as to what accessories he's gonna come with because he's not really a starting player. He's actually on the sidelines. So even though he's, you know, in the back, I definitely think he is the heart and soul of the team. If you watch the anime, you definitely know what I mean. So I cannot wait to pick up this Nendoroid. So sticking with the sports theme, we have Atobe from the Prince of Tennis. So his painted prototype was revealed at WonFes and he looks pretty badass. If you guys have not seen Prince of Tennis, this guy is a rival to Ichizen, who actually just came up on pre-order recently. I pre-ordered him because I am a Prince of Tennis fan. Atobe's a really dick character. This guy is like super arrogant, and I don't remember if he kind of mellows out as the series goes on, but yeah, this guy is kind of a dick, so I definitely want to get him. He looks pretty cool. I hope he comes with awesome accessories just like Ichizen does. Alright, we're almost at the home stretch. We have a couple more Nendoroids, and these are actually some of my favorite announcements and reveals. So we're gonna start out with Rem from ReZero. Rem was actually announced at the Winter Wonder Festival, and one of you in the comment section of that video said why I didn't talk about her. Well, at the time I didn't know who this character was, so I wasn't really planning on getting her. But now that I know who Rem is and that I know that she's like the best girl, I kind of have to get her, because if you haven't seen ReZero, you should definitely watch it. Rem is such an amazingly cute, badass character. Just the thought of all the cool accessories that she has gets me really excited for this Nendoroid, so she's definitely on my to buy list now. Her paint job looks really awesome. Another surprise announcement that I didn't see coming is Mumei from Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. It kind of makes sense that they would make a Nendoroid for this series, because they did make a bunch of Attack on Titan Nendoroids, and this is like in the vein of Attack on Titan. Mumei looks so beautiful. She has her guns. She's fully painted too, and she looks freaking amazing. I can't believe they're making a Mumei Nendoroid. I cannot wait to get her. She looks so good. Also, we have the painted prototype for Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I really hope they continue to make more One Punch Man Nendoroids, because Tatsumaki looks so awesome. Oh, her green hair looks amazing. The way it is flowing as if it's moving by itself looks really good. Tatsumaki, I really want to know what accessories she comes with. I hope her expressions are really cute and funny and shows off her really tsundere side. Maybe like a really drunk expression. That would be really funny. So I hope they go really all out with this Nendoroid, and I hope more One Punch Man Nendoroids are coming. Alright, so the last Nendoroid that I'm going to be talking about is probably my most favorite and most expected release, and that is Megumin from Konosuba. Finally, she got announced. No prototype just yet, but I think we all knew she was coming. She is the best girl after all. When they announced Aqua, everybody was asking, Megumin? Where's Megumin? They're gonna make Megumin, right? Well, here she is, officially announced. Megumin. I hope we get a bunch of explosion accessories, just completely destroying the world. I'm really excited for Aqua's Nendoroid. I'm definitely gonna pick up Megumin, of course. There is a third girl from Konosuba. I really don't care if they make a Nendoroid for her, because I never liked her character. If you don't know, she's very similar to Saber in terms of her look and design, but she's a complete perv. So maybe if she comes with some really hilarious facial expressions, I may pick her up. That is if they decide to make a Nendoroid for her. Alright, so that's it for all the Nendoroid announcements from Summer Wonder Festival. It was a crazy time. I can't believe all the announcements. That's the last Wonder Festival of the year. We're gonna have to wait until, I think, February again for Winter Wonder Festival. But I think my wallet needs a break, because there were so many announcements, not to mention all the other scales announced, like the Cardcaptor Sakura thing of the universe, and it is very expensive. I think what, 25,000 yen, and that is coming out next summer, so that is literally a year away until that release date. For those of you picking up Sakura, I'm jealous, but I just don't have room for her. But yeah, that is an absolutely gorgeous figure. So Summer Wonder Festival is over. What were your guys' favorite announcements? Any Nendoroids I left out? Go ahead and tell me what your favorite statues and scales were. I'm curious to see. There was a whole lot of announcements from all the companies, so I haven't gotten a chance to see everything. I really focused mainly on Nendoroids because there were a lot of Nendoroids to talk about. So go ahead and let me know what your favorites were down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to follow me on all the usual social media sites, blah 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 blah. All those links are in the description below. And if you guys were wondering when my next Nendoroid review is, that is going to be my next video. It feels like it's been a long time since I have done a proper Nendoroid review, and that is because all the Love Live girls were taking up all my time. With that said, my next Nendoroid review is going to be of Sheeta from Fire Emblem, so I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to that. Alright, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Ja ne!